Hey guys, good morning. Level 2 here. Alright, it's now 8:32. Market is now open. Just making sure that my stream up. We had some news at 8:30 a.m. and then post a trade plan. I was busy trading. Sorry. Alright, so yesterday got the perfect entry on the sell, rode it down, got a secondary entry at 43, rode that down to 34. Took a small buy, took a small loss of it using strategy. Got in last night on the open, looking for the test of value area low, which was 20s. We got in at 20s. We got out at value area low. That is a 16-point swing. Pretty good overnight trading. You can see London swing to the upside. We have news. Munitions, China deal is completed. We'll see about that. More or less, we look for news. Where we wanted to buy was that 20 to 22 area. Anyway, in that area, you would have been in a good trade. So, what are we looking for this morning? Uh, I neutral on the day. We may get run over today. So let's go to how we build the plan for this morning on ES first. So let's see what our deviations look like. Didn't work on this chart this morning. We're doing now trade plan meeting since 8 a.m. So we fully prepared to act in the market. So we are at settlement price at 22.25. Looking at that 41 this morning as we first area of interest. We know we have value there. Looking at yesterday's trade, where value was, we were looking for the bounce back based on. Let me see if I could start to remove these so you can see lines why we look to buy. As a value trader, this is the opportunities we love to see, especially on single days. Make some money. You can see a lot of volume popped off right where we're looking at between value area low to here. Make sure manager stops when you're trading at those levels. A high probability inflection points when you see point of control for the week. So this was our value for last week. Open to close, triggered off, sold the 58s, by the 20s. Was always the plan for this week. Make sure and look at what you have on your news. Expecting a little bit of positive open this morning. Closely looking at that deviation level, which has right there, which is a node. So how we gonna treat that is set up a double contract this morning. We banked enough to trade doubles at that level. If you do get run over, be very careful if you didn't get in the profits and profitable for the week. Trade singles, look for your inflection points. So that 41 retest right here, value. So this is where we have 39 to 41. So if you want to put in at 40s, sell to contract at 40s, make sure you're above the last swing low on your stop. So this is your logical test here at 42.5, which we more or less got in live yesterday at the 43s and rode the market. If you want to be a little bit aggressive, see this band here, look for reaction off of that band. We look at the 41s generally. On it, too many lines, can't avoid putting so much lines, looking for that sell at that level. So put in, I have the chat up just in case anybody online. So this is your band here, kill zone. Once your kill zone is built, you can see where your stops are. Stops are where we entered the trade yesterday at 52s. So the bounce, look for the push, looked at close off most of the trading from the 32s, which was the expected range. Buy a head trade, the head to the upside. If it fails, stay out of the market. And our one deviation this morning is at, guess the number, 60. So my deviations are not implied deviations or anything. And you can see that there's value high for the week so far. So we're transferring into live because we have a big range. Right. So you're looking for a continuation in the first place. You can see value real low lines up exactly to that 41 level. And you have enough protection to the downside looking at the market. So you could see why we wanted to buy that 1920 area. And got in the trade, got out. Oil kind of will maybe bullish today, so we'll have a look at that. Finally got out of the trade, so 10 a.m. So let's see if we get any triggers off of that. We're looking for two contracts on the sell side at that. If you get locked in at 10 a.m., may have enough for a reaction at that level. We're looking at 40s to 42s on the actuals. On the live side, expecting some positive moves this morning for them to clear these shorts here, which was a technical short. Couldn't see the volume there. Market turned bullish on the news. If the news is true, we have a lot of talking heads out there, so be very careful on your trading. They may push the market around about the big boys involved. Trade off your technical numbers, trade with limited risk, take your hits when you have to. So I have enough reasons for entry between on this band here, just for a small pushback to the downside. On oil, finally, we 95% have one contract. The one contract remaining. That was a beautiful swing trade for us from the 51.95 levels. Bullish on oil last night because of the API report coming out. API report push the market right there. You could see that was a 3:30 news release showing a big draw. So you generally want to be a bull on oil this morning. So where would you like to be a bull on oil this morning? See that lock? I am looking for a return to at least value for my next swing trade on the day trading side. I'm looking for right there test of the daily low if the news is good. It's only if to get in a trade. You will see that volume would evaporate just prior to news. If it misses, this is your area right here. So I'm looking for a high probability miss. Well, as per usual, my stream is going gaga. So let's see what oil news would bring to see if we get an opportunity out of the market. So 58.20 is obvious double buy. That is just in case yeah, you're missing. Look for these two areas, that 20 yard value if you get a miss. So and this kickoff node. So we'll have one contract setting up at the 57.80 to 90. Probably go for 90, which was the open. Make sure my stops will be single. One contract risk on the 90. 58.90. Looking to buy, be aggressive this morning and buy the top of that band if the news comes out. Looking for the push down, push back up. That is your primary kill zone there. Secondary kill zone is in case of your miss. Why my CPU is doing that? Running hot, man. Hate this freaking computer. What do I have running in the background? That's weird. I may need to open this window. So we have our stuff planned out already for the day. Did not change on this side. Fiducia test at the 20s. Probably a reasonable buy. Just a single contract on 20 itself. That is a major inflection point. Make sure you know where your stops are, and if you're trailing, trail. And if we do get that big push to the downside, it is O3s. Why are you running this hot? Don't know. $36 wasn't worth it. Nope. The attempt is to buy single at 20. Sell doubles at 41s. Scoping this oil. Entry 1 is at the opening range. Looking for that dip down. You can see we have volume finally. Overnights node. You know why we buy in the 58.20s. If the bulls want to be in the market in case of a miss. Don't want to be short in this market at all. That is what the only thing about this platform is like the bane of my existence. So we like see volume just evaporate at the use point. So yeah, first entry is 58.90, your 9 a.m. open. Secondary entries, and that is yellow entry. Look at your active value. active value high. You need to see what the news actually look like. API reported a big draw, bigger than expected draw by far, 5 million miss. We'll see what it looks like. Act accordingly, plan your trade your plan. I know you guys, if you're on Top Step, you wouldn't be able to trade through the news, so just give it a second, a minute. That's why you have countdown clocks. This is the only place I'm looking to buy. Didn't want to take a open and traded for the bullseye this morning, knowing that news coming out. So, nope, nope, nope. Rather be missing the trade than get sucker punch. Offer yourself enough protection on these angles, and then react to that number here. Only double. If we get the opportunity. Looking for 45 point range on that trade. So 50 point. We'll go up to 60. Looking for a 2-to-1 trade. Maybe you get smacked across the head. One contract. So always have your kill zones built. JD plan the trade the plan. Alright. So right there is London open. Where's your nodes? Specific nodes we look at. London open range. US open range. Kill zone is 59. 5886, 5907. But I trust my guys and them enough. They're doing a very high concentration trade right this morning. Kill zone. If we hear news, know how to act. If it breaks out, we'll act accordingly also. If it breaks down, we have a plan for it down to do the rebuys. You don't want to be a bear in the market. Oh, doo-doo. My computer is still running hot. Why is my CPU doing that? Damn you, computer. You loaded up one of the trading computers again outside, so I second one loaded up. Nobody is here today, so anybody trading remotely. Finally got legged out last night at 58.95, 90s to 95s or something like that on the swing. One contract running on the swing. I have a sell at 41 on the ES, buy at 20, stops there. A single buy, double sell. Got a pretty nice trade off last night at the value real low. Got in at 19s. You can see where the protection is right the downside. Make sure that that is protection. Number might be didn't get a reasonable buy on post news. No entries, no entries, no entries, no test of the high part of that volume node, which is 58.51. So the expectation of the market is a draw of 2.7. API reported a draw of 7 point something. So like 5 million miss, which is bullish for the market. I why the market run up this morning. Mixed news this morning on the ES. So we got some time. What do we have this morning? Nothing at 10 a.m. PPS to the ground today. Looking for that buy on a single. Looking to sell the doubles. Don't want to have pretty clean chart today. You can see a kick backed off that 37 level. The downside. to be selling at 40 to 41s. Any test of your kill zone right here at 42s to 39s, 38, 39, 40 might be your best entry here. Well, that's what the market doing now. We're just filling up the gaps that was created on the push. Push, push, push. Push, push, push. Push, push, push. Looking for the test of the 20s. Deviation sitting at 03s to the downside. 08 might be an inflection point. A high volume node inflection point. So what we do, we sit and wait. Go to a 5-minute chart. Where's the kill zone right here? Bam, bam, bam. Label in your kill zone. Oops, gotta do it here. Come on. I hate you. Need to go back to 1 hour chart. Why am I doing that so far? Probably leg in, leg out. Ooh, damn it. Need to remove all. I know where levels are, so. You can see that two numbers here. That node is what we acted off. Let's get both sides of the market. This is a secondary tertiary buy. Looking for the value here trade as probable high bar. Got a sweet 14-point profit on this swing last night on ES. Looking at the 20s of that re-entry for that re-entry just. Looking at 22s to be exact. So on swing profile, let's match that to your swing profile 22s is your number. As your buy. So how we trade is take the inflection, buy, use a bigger risk, which is a deviation risk. Use zero point 0.5 deviation as a risk, which is a 18 point stop. We know if you're day trading, you can't afford that. Well, not 18, 14 point stop. Looking for 1 to 1, take off 7s, and then take off secondaries 14s. Trading with wide stops on a swing. Say exactly how to take rolls and stuff when you're trading swing. Or you can easily spread trade it, option trade, vertical spread. If you're an option trader, not a binary option trader. If you're an option trader, trading options and buying options is two different things. So you probably want to know why it is 22 we're looking at. Bingo. So what we did, bought off the 19s last night. Took we 14 points out of the market. Look for the push to value, see the push to value, wait for the retracement. Have your ears down, make sure that you have news in, monitor it. Look for the point of control in this case. Wait for it. Have a head shots on the upside, which we do have. In this case, we have a single contract short to hedge the market. We're looking to buy off that point of control from last week. If we do get run down, we know we have secondaries there. So second entry is a double in this case at 22s, which stops 14 points behind. One trail and one running. How we set up his swing. So trading day and trading swing is two different things. So let's just pull this for clarity. Make it exactly what we're looking at. Where we have protection, where we don't have protection. Let me see what we're looking on activity. We almost at 500,000 contracts. I wonder why CL will be pulling back now. So we identify we ban via London, US, open. In this case, this is how we identify the area. Looking for the pullback, push to the upside. If that does fail, we have a secondary trade here. So today we're looking to divide and conquer on two different accounts. So those guys trading a little more heavily. So one trading oil, next one trading S&Ps, because we see high probability trades on both markets. We're trading single accounts. Manage your risk at all times. If you're in top step, don't trade through the news. You will get a warning, a letter, and liquidated. As far as I know, I haven't traded top step trader. I'm still prepping that. We have one of them a lot fidgety. He's a lot fidgety with trading my live account because of the value of what it is. He said that's the only way he could learn because it's pretty good at trading what he see in the market. Had a chat with my broker and make sure that they have a limit that they could trade for the day. Oh, I did not open back the chat. Hopefully I don't get skunked out by this. So if anybody viewing, I just like to do this because it's giving us some way of going through the thought process. Streaming there.